if we woke up tomorrow morning and all the newspapers and the internet and all the scientists agreed that the Galileo Project had proven the existence of at least one extraterrestrial machine here in our aerospace, how would that change things for us? What difference would it make? I want to offer you my perspective on this. I think that the first thing it would do, it would have enormous philosophical implications, but I think the real world changes would be different. Let me explain. Philosophically, if you prove the existence of one extraterrestrial machine, you have proven the existence of an advanced galactic culture somewhere. Because that's the only way you'd get an advanced piece of technology like that, is if you had a culture that could make it, a technological culture. And if we prove the existence of one technological culture, even if we don't know anything about it, we've also pretty much proven that there's probably more of them, because exoplanetary sciences teaches us that there's a lot of habitable planets out there, a lot of them. And so the implications there would be huge. Basically, it would be kind of proving that there is some kind of interstellar club, as Avi Loeb says, and that there's a galactic culture out there somewhere of which we know nothing, that we know zero about. So that would be big. Now, in the real world, how would it change things? I mean, I'm not a big believer in the effects of disclosure or revelation. I think some of that is probably reflecting more of our conditioning from science fiction shows and other things like that. But in the real world, I think it could have some very powerful effects, but they won't happen instantly. The first thing I think it will do is those of us that think there is something here, and again, nothing's been proven, but I do think it will be proven, and I could be wrong. But those of us who feel that way will now have some tangible proof. And I think it will focus a lot of our attention on things, and it will really get us thinking about, do we want to be a galactic species too? And what are the barriers to us being that? I mean, is it something that really we have to wait hundreds of years for? Are the technologies around right now? Could we make things, could we start working on things right now that would get us there soon? I think there's a lot of these elements already laying out there. I mean, I just came across a paper the other day, and I'm going to try to find these people and interview them, from 2013, of people talking about using pulsars to navigate a spaceship flying through space. These ideas are out there, but you take an idea like that and we just don't have any base to really develop it yet, right? So when we think it's real, it focuses our collective attention. And I think at the end of the day, the real thing is not about the ET revealing something to us if it's real. It's about what we decide as a species that we want to do. And if we want to be a part of the interstellar club, like Avi Loeb calls it, it's going to require us to make some changes. And probably it's going to require us to make sure that Earth doesn't become a shithole planet. That's probably a big one. And then along the same way, developing a new way of thinking about ourselves and the universe that's more spatial, and that realizes that as human beings, we're just not the center of the universe. We're just one species out here who understands science to some extent and is sort of figuring things out. And then we can expand from there. So I do think it can bring a lot of people together in a good way. And as a practical effect, I do think that, like for instance, if we have any more mass sightings after we prove that they will get taken a lot more seriously, and people will listen to them more and see like what we can learn from them. So just my thoughts on this. But bottom line is, I'm really excited about the Galileo Project, and I look forward to following it closely and seeing where it goes. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.